Well, here we go again. At least we're back in the garage, as you could probably hear by the annoying traffic. And the fact that it's just me tells you that things are getting to be a habit. I don't know how much longer we're going to do this whole thing. I kind of just started it out so the boys could look back. On better times anyway. Actually, I didn't really think it would be exactly who was missing. I figured it would be, as it is, we're dropping off. We started out doing activities that the boys would remember. More so than anything. Maybe keep them occupied, And to show that you don't need $1 million to do anything. This is my grandson's. Goes to his four-wheeler. It came kind of in pieces. Now I'm kind of piecing it back together. It was kind of hard to put the parts in it where it needed to go the way it was. So I brought it here. I had to get the heater and whatnot going. You can't see it right now. You probably can't see much, actually. I'm not a very good camera person, as you're probably like, no way, really? But what I have to do is adjust everything to the best I can right here. And then once I take it home, figure out how to get this menagerie on the bike. Weighs a metric ton. And she's rent. And then I also got solenoid in for Mom's bike, the one that was stolen. She fractured her back, so we kind of stopped working on that altogether. I could have just kind of booby rigged this thing together so he could have driven it. Well, he did drive it. He actually did get to drive it. It didn't run when he got it. And boy, those heaters really stink, folks, when you first get them going. Woo! Those propane heaters. I don't know if you remember it from last year. last winter, but the one that's on the wall over there. It was 20 degrees this morning, which isn't. There we go. Can kind of adjust that a little bit now. Which isn't terrible. I mean, I could have worked without it, but I would far rather gotten it lit right now than wait until it's way colder. Wait until it's more like, see now, some of these are going to have to come back off because where it goes on the actual bike is stupid. You would think that it would go on there like in a million places, but it doesn't. It goes on with this bracket, which hooks to the bike right here. It goes to this big, huge menagerie right here, right there. Then you have 2 bolts right here. Then 2 bolts up there. And they're small. They're only about yay big. Well, they're not even. They're not even. They're more like, yeah, they're about this big. That's it. So you got this whole thing. And then bear in mind, people put 2,000-pound winches on these. That's crazy. Well, there's that bad axle we need to change. Holy, oh man. So we're just gonna, okay, and these two, there's a shroud that goes on there, which foolishly I didn't bring, but I get all these together, then I can much easier do it at home. Whew, this devil is heavy. And doing this thing at home would suck. Now I bought 6 of those today, and I only used a couple of them. We're in the Sam Hill. Yes, I know. Who is Sam? And where is this hill? That was the question I was asked. Who is Sam? And where? That's a good question. Where is this hill? Well, I will get to the bottom of this. This is a saying my father used to always say. Where in Sam Hill, he would say. So, I will search, rest assured, where this hill is. And who this Sam is. Huh, mint. I have black bars here somewhere. But where? Probably next to Sam. On the hill. That's funny. There's funny. I don't care who you are. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that most of you won't miss this, and I stopped doing it. Actually, probably none of you will, but it's getting harder to find this stuff to do. Getting harder for me to do this stuff. I have to tell you, Friday is when we set the deadline for these. So when you see me doing them by myself, there's usually a reason. the camera person, who we think of quite a bit. We've seen on here quite a lot. She had a surgery yesterday, so Tiny has to be with her today, take care of her. And Brutus, of course, is in school. And, well, we're lackadaisical. Basically, we were just lackadaisical. So here it is. Luck of the draw. It's time to do it. And we need it done. And once again, we're big and we'll do it. Not that. I'm not overly fond of that sponsor. I will go on record and say that. The first taste was, the drink was, that was pretty good. But for an energy drink, it was not good. And I will not, sponsor or not, if I have to end this because I can't afford it, so be it. I will not sponsor something that I don't believe in. I will not accept money from something that I don't want the few people that actually watch this thing. I do not want you to say, oh, well, I'm going to order this because what in the world? Okay. Back to what we were saying. Alright, you can't see nothing. I know you can't. And there's so much crap in the way. Okay, this. You can't see nothing either, can you? Under here. Right up in here, which you can't see, is one of these, which may or may not be the problem with this bike. Why it doesn't start on its own. Right here. This is a solenoid, starter solenoid. Okay? I can't see nothing. So, I brought a flashlight. Goes on the old noggin. We're going to need that. We're going to need some tools. We're going to need to move some of this crap behind us. Why in the world, Tiny, put this wagon in the way? Let's try putting you up in there. Try lowering this thing down. Hopefully, he edits some of this crap out. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Well, that sucked. I think that fixed it. I don't know. Alright. This is the crap I need to move. This is the four-wheeler I need to work on. Hey, I think you can see it right there. Nope. You can't see it right there. Kinda. Anyways, this is the crap I need to move. We'll start out here. we did have this shop picked up. Then Brutus put his dirt bike in here. Tiny put his lawn tractor in here. If you make a space, those boys will fill it. Worse than women, I swear. It's like, oh, we got room to work on this. Nope, we don't. We don't. That's for sure. Okay. So, oh yes, the flashlight. What in the? Why is that there? Hooks me every time I go by. All right. Oh, I'm getting tired. That's another reason, folks, that I may be ending this. I have 45% of my heart left. I have had since I started doing this. And ooh, all right. This is an ugly customer in here, folks. This is an ugly customer. Okay. Maybe I'll bring you closer so you can see. Now that we have a light. You're probably getting sick of looking at the side of my head. I know I am. But I want you to see what we're doing. Let me see here. This stupid thing, why is it not? Well, I can't get it to do nothing. What in the sand? I know. Who's this thing? There we go. Alright. Right there. Whoops. See that ugly thing? Right there. That is what we're after. And it is nasty. It's supposed to be this. That's what we're hoping. That's what we're hoping that. That's what we're hoping is a problem. Now, we could be wrong. We could be wrong. And if we are, well, I have a solution to that too. I have a solution to that. That solution is a push button switch. We'll hook a push button switch up to that. And where's that nasty little devil go? Right there. And we hook a push button switch up to that. And problems averted. Now we do need to also right there. First time ever finding a 10 millimeter right away. We do need to also, the front of this bike got smacked up pretty good. We need to fix that so we can put the rack on it, right? We need to change this axle, get a battery for it. It's that time of year to nothing ever goes that easy, does it? Yep. I knew that wasn't gonna be a easy thing too, didn't I? That is tore up pretty bad. Whew, forgot, that's live. When I say live, I mean I didn't hook up the battery. See, if I touch these together, see? Yeah. If I bang them together, it'll start. If I bang them together, she'll start right up. Take right off, it will. Boy, oh boy, that's in bad shape. Whew. That very well could be the problem. This is going to call for some pliers. Wowzers, that's in bad shape. I got that. Will be ribbed back there. Oh my Lanta, that's in bad shape. And we got just one screw up there. Okay. Okay. What a mess we got going on. Maybe we get more light if I do it this way, folks. Maybe we'll get more light if I do it this way. Oh, listen to that truck go by. Woo! So loud on. Got these little buggers. Oh, tired right out. Tired right out. Wonder if that's the right size. Probably not. Probably not. Could we be? Would a guy be so lucky? No. Sure of it. I'm sure of it. How about this one? No. Sure of it. I got the impact out in the truck if I can get the right combination of tools. If I can get the right combination of tools, I can get her to come. One way or another, it'll come out. I can tell you already, happiness is not on its agenda. Okay, and also, let's find one of these that'll come loose and pull that so we don't get none more sparkies. Alright. Beauregard, let's come apart peacefully. Oh, that's so much more light. Can you see what in Sam Hill I'm doing? Oh, what's Sam and where's Hill? I said that just to aggravate you. One particular person. Well, that probably doesn't aggravate him, but you might find it rather entertaining. Probably not, but maybe. Okay. This tool in my hand is called, maybe the right one, maybe not too. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's, yeah. Why can nothing ever go right? If I had more crimp-ons, I can tell you right now, I would just cut that wire. I wouldn't even worry about that stupid little nut. But not the situation we're in, folks. I don't. they're probably no good anyways. I'm probably going through all this crap to try to save those crampons. And I'll get it all tore apart. And it'll be all rusted to pieces. And I'll have to cut it anyhow. And go to the store. You're never going to save that in a million years. Yeah. You're never going to save that in a million years. Maybe 500 million years. That thing is just rhubarb beyond belief. I don't know if you can see that. That's like one solid piece. Crazy. Let's see if I can get it out of there. That's... Ow! Whopped my head right off the fender. That wasn't intelligent. That was intelligent. The guy that stole this particular four-wheeler, do you know this had a brand new yeah, that's not going to work either. All this stuff is seized right up. All of it is. Every bit of it seized right up tight. It's that knucklehead. Tried to hide it. Painted over every single thing he could paint. Trying to hide it. So you can't get nothing loose. Not handy anyway. Nope. Not happening. Not happening, folks. Not happening. Let's see. What else can we do here? That one there is about the same size, unfortunately. That one's smaller, unfortunately. What I'd really like to do is find one that I could get one that I could put a nut driver on and then go out and get my impact. A lot of times if you can get an impact driver on them where you strip them normally, an impact driver will snap them right out. There's something about the jarring will bring them right free. I don't know really what it is about it, but it's something about it. So if I can find one, why, you dirty, come up out of there. If I can find one, I have the impact drivers out in the truck. I'll go right out there and get it. Lo and behold, look at that. You folks wait right there. I'll be right back. I'll go right out and get it. Hopefully the cold. I said I wasn't going to leave it out there because of the cold. And then guess what I did? Left it out there because of the cold. Jeepers creepers. I need to bring these in. Inside the house. Well, that's an awful noise, isn't it? Alright. You know, I don't miss the traffic here. I can remember test driving the bikes here. Holy hell. That was wicked. I'm getting all dirty. Heaven forbid, right? Let's hope this works, folks. Let's hope this works, people. Get this thing positioned just right. There's not an awful lot of room in there. Nah, she just stripped. She just stripped her. Yeah, just stripped that. That figures. That figures. Okay, a little glitch there. Let's see here. We got some pretty good shape there. Now, I got a different idea. It's called a drill. We'll just make that bolt go right away. At least enough so I can get it out to work on it. We'll just drill it out a little bit so I can get this stupid thing out. And then when I go home, I'll put a deer dine to it. I'll come back with a deer dine. Right there's the screw. I don't want to go too far and drill the whole damn thing out. There. See? You see it on there? Get it where it'll focus. There's the head of the screw. Okay, now, there we go. See, we got that off. I can feed it up through here, like so. And I'll move you up so you can see better. And again, you get to go for a ride, folks. Trying to make it so you can see better. won't be long and I'll have to go and search for Sam Hill. That'll have to be a new joke. Okay. Here's that. Let me pick up some of these tools I've got strewn around here before I kick them all over the place. Don't mind if they're out, because we'll probably most likely be using them again. I just don't necessarily want them all over the floor while I'm stepping. There we go. Okay. Now you can clearly, those shots. You can clearly see where there's a problem. You can clearly see where there's a problem. There. Ooh, that baby is burnt too, badly. Badly. She's burnt. You'll never, oh my word. I will never get that apart. Not in my wildest fantasy will I get that apart. That's burnt shrapnel. I don't know what burnt it that bad, because it starts right off. I don't know what burnt it that bad. So I don't know how I'm gonna get that apart. I don't know. Doesn't that create a how do you do? Yes, it does. Well, that's not going to do it, that's for sure. How much is that dog in the window? I got bolt cutters at home that'll do it. Snap her right off, but it's not going to do me any good here. I mean, I could just go home and mind my own business and come back with the proper thing. You know, I could do that. I could do that. That would make perfect sense, wouldn't it? I don't even know if you people can hear me. I always say that. When I'm doing this stuff. Can a guy bang? No. No, a guy can't. See, this is even bent down right here. So it's even bent right here. It's even bent. So it's even been rear-ended. So it's been front-ended and rear-ended like it's been sandwiched. Now that's not good. Could a guy get onto it with these alignments? I don't think alignments will do it though. Maybe they will. Nope. Boy, that is bad. Wow, that is bad. That is probably one of the worst. That is probably one of the worst solenoids I have ever in my life seen. And I've seen some bad ones, folks. I have seen some bad ones. Okay, so this one does not go in there. That wire goes. You know, I'm going to forget where these darn wires go because the other two I don't believe matter. Goes this way. What do I do with it? I just had it in my hand. Well, sir. How in the world can I lose it so fast? Oh, I threw it over here. This way. So it goes. Different. No, it goes like this. So, it goes like that. Or does it? Yeah, it goes like that. I don't think I have any of them big crimp-ons, folks. If I did, that would be the answer. Just cut it, crimp it, done with it. That could be what burnt that so bad. It was tripping it. Constantly tripping it. The screwdriver. But a guy could test it. If he cuts it, he could test it. If a guy pulls this off, if a guy pulled that off, like this, and pulls this wire out, and fade it, and gets one to come loose. Just one. If a guy can, what size did I grab? Why, I'm telling you. Sometimes I make myself so mad. Sometimes I make myself so mad I have to blame somebody else. Sam, hell are you doing, Bull? Well, what do you know? If that one would do that, we'd be right in business. We really would. Okay. So, now, providing this goes on this way, okay, which it does, okay, this goes on this way, and I got that, and this pair of vice grips is stupid. It's as dumb as they come, because it's not really a pair of vice grips. My vice grips grew wings. You'd never believe how many things I have that grew wings. My mother thinks it's funny. She thinks it's hilarious. because a lot of my father's things grew wings when I was young. Come on, you little... Oh, yeah, twist. Twist straight off, and not where I want you to. You jerk. If I could get a... No, I can't. If I could get a good bite on that with anything on the planet. Just anything on the planet. And break it. Well, I broke that. This is not going to break. Nope, ain't going to do it. Just ain't going to do it. So set in her ways. Tried everything. Nope. Okay. I've given you options. I really have. Now I've just lost my patience with you. I've lost my patience with you. Foolish thing. Okay, now that means this goes on top. And that goes on bottom. So, what we're going to do, as I was saying, is just test it. A guy can test it. A guy can splice that all in and test it. If it works, then, oh yeah. Oh, I'm getting tired. Wait till you guys see this. Tiny says, here's a shop knife for you. Look at this thing. It's a damn sword. It's not a shop knife. A person could get killed with it. Let's see, how am I going to do this without cutting my arms off? Okay, you get off there. Jumped in Jehoshaphat. Well, it's working. Alright. Okay, Tiny. It's working this time. I haven't cut myself to death. Feel like 13th warrior. I cannot lift this. Grow stronger. Even out of a sword, he makes a knife. Holy Hannah. I can hear him now. Copyright infringements. He always says that to me. Copyright infringements. You said fart. Copyright infringements. Alright, I will have to come back and obviously with the deer dying, which I learned from Dalton. If you don't know who Dalton is, check out Pole Barn Garage. That guy is great. I have to tell you, the man is a legend. And I just love that show. Get out of, listen, out of the road. This, it's so big. Ooh. Jeepers creepers. Just a pocket knife. Could a guy get a pocket knife? or a wire stripper. Ow! Or a wire stripper even. This thing is, you couldn't gut a fish with this thing without hurting yourself. It's like should be on a shelf somewhere. Sharper razor blade. Alright, note to self. Find the wire stripper. Get a pocket knife. Do something. I have a pocket knife. I'm just stupid. And it's got a wire stripper. Okay. This hunching over is killing my back. Okay, now this is I got it booger rigged 900 ways of Sunday. So if this doesn't work, there'll be further booger rigging. Stay tuned, folks. That's another show I watch. As soon as I remember the name of it, I will tell you. But as it is right this moment, I don't remember. Okay, this goes on top. These go on the bottom. That guy, he's diesels. He does big trucks. He's pretty cool. He's YouTube. They're all YouTube. They're big YouTubers. I like those guys. I watch them all the time. Okay, this most likely is going to not work because, well, it's crazy. A lot of times this crazy stuff works, but it's not forever. You have to remember that before people go, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Which sometimes that happens. You get people throw a fit. Just so you know, people that throw a fit, I laugh at you. So don't do it. You can think about it. You can want to do it, but don't do it. Because I don't care. If you have, a question, that hurt. That's why I said ow. If you have a question, or whatever, fine. But if you want to be all mouthy and stupid, I don't want to hear it. This is just to see if it is a solenoid. Or if I have to wire in that switch when I crimp in the rest of these wires, which may have to happen. If I have to wire in the switch, then I would just as soon do it before I get done crimping all this stuff, because that will mean it's got to be crimped in with these wires that I just did. Okay. This thing needs to be grounded somewhere in order to work. Doesn't really matter where, actually. I can just ground it up here. Fun fact, if I touch these two wires together, it's gonna turn over as soon as I touch that battery. Because that's basically what that push button switch is gonna do. It's gonna bypass everything here. That's all it's going to do. It's going to bypass it. So when I do this, which it will go back where it belongs. As you can see, this is cobbed up to be 90 ways of Sunday. This is all just testing to see what I need to do to fix what the person who stole this did. To get it back to normal. Okay? Alright. So far, folks, nothing. Ha-ha! We got what we want. Okay, and it worked. Okay, so we know now from that test that I need to go buy crimps, crimp the wires, drill the hole, deodine it, and just complete it. And get the right battery, and this is good to go. And my mom will be tickled bright pink. So this is excellent. So today we have, my battery's almost dead. Today we have done this. We have put all those bolts together and all that. I'll take that home probably. And we have taken the old one off, which is right here. That didn't come off easy. And we have tested all this. So we now know we need the right battery. We now know we need to get some wire crimps, put this together correctly, mount it correctly. And this is coming together. Oh, and here, I'll grab this right now. Oh, and I got the heater going. Which I shut off because it's working really too well. And we know that cleaning the shop is really of no benefit whatsoever because I have grandson Brutus and son Tiny. And look what they have done. Son Tiny, look at that thing. And grandson Brutus. And I have nothing in here, quite honestly. But that's irrelevant. I have things at home, which I will show you. So, back at Against the Odds Garage. Certainly does feel good to be back. And I'll show you very soon. That'll be quite a few moments for me, but a second for you. Well, guess I'll just conclude with this, more or less. Show you more of the things that we're popping up with. I need to bring you out at night, show you this stuff. It really is looking good. I know I said I would, and haven't yet. It's not time yet. Here comes Brutai.
I drank orange juice.
Oh, good.
A lot of it.
Oh, good.
We're going to pick up this guy.
Yes, we do. We do need to. We're getting there. We'll have to bring them out at night.
Yeah, I agree.
Bring them out at night. It's rather windy. It's looking a lot better. I mean, it's pretty breezy today. Got all sorts of stuff. It lights up really nice, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
For some reason, I have to keep adjusting those. Almost like a madman on a mini bike keeps going through. Right here and monkeying those two up. This is Brutus's. This is the front end you saw me working on. Right there. Right here. We worked on that. You saw me working on it. And this right here is bent. And this is bent right here. So I worked so diligently putting all that together, and I had to take it right back apart again. And I got to straighten this and straighten this. So that'll be this weekend. If Brutus helps me with it. If he doesn't, I'm more than happy to stay away from it. Look at this guy. Ah! Brutus. Stand right there in front of him. Right there. Just to give him an idea how tall he is. He is bald. He's balder than I am. He's standing on rocks and bales of hay and everything else. It's funny. Anyways, what do you think, Brutus? Let's do a closing, huh?
Yeah.
And with that, and all the nonsense I have put you through, and the ghosts and the goblins, we bid adieu. We'll say 10-10 on the side.
Yeah. 10-10.
That's us. Out.